Hey everybody, I appreciate you guys checking back in with me. It's been a little while since I've made my last video, but today is Mamba Day 8/24, and obviously it's a different year this year with everything that happened since the last Mamba Day with Kobe passing. But today I have a video that I want to show you guys ties to both Kobe and also like saving money on sneakers. So kind of wanted to give you a insight on how I'm able to save money when it comes to buying shoes on eBay and give you my 3 tips that you guys can use to find your own pairs, and then also just kind of highlight with an example of a shoe that's associated with Kobe. So got my Kobe number 10 USA Nike Rise jersey on. That kind of is a precursor of what's to come. So here we have the Nike Hyperdunks 2008. This is the Team USA colorway. And I picked these up a while ago. I've worn them a couple times since then, so they don't look quite as nice as when I first originally got them, but they're still in really good shape. And I want to show these because, like I said, it's an association with Mamba Day, also with the way that I'm able to kind of find different pickups on eBay. And then I want give you some of those tips. So real quickly on the shoe, this is the 2008 version of the Hyperdunk, and this shoe is really important to me because one, it kind of was like the first shoe for me that really I knew I had to get on release day. I remember the triple black pair that I bought, like black suede here on the vamp and the eye row, and then it had the black, and then the swoosh was black with the silver outline, kind of like this one. Black outrigger, everything was black and just like that anthracite color. Thought they were just super cool, and I played in them a lot. It was a pretty good shoe, definitely the best shoe at the time, and obviously like technologies continue to evolve, but this was like the one that really turned things up when it came to Nike basketball. And this was like even before the Kobe 4, this was like the lightweight that they had been associated with the Kobe 4, and then just chopped the top and going on with the 5 and 6 and so on. But this was the one that they really used Kobe's influence a lot, and he was used a lot in the advertisements and pushing the team to wear it. They had a special version with the number 10 on the medial side here with the swooshes on this pair. And they had a special tongue tag, which is very similar color scheme to this one, but those ones I don't have. I do have the United We Rise ones as well that came out, I believe in 2016, but these ones I scored a little while back for like 40 bucks shipped on eBay. I won an auction, but I want to give you guys a tip and some insight on how you guys are able to kind of do the same thing. So over here on the side, I'm going to show a video, just me going through eBay, and you'll see that I'm just looking through different pictures, pricing and that kind of stuff. And if I see the things that match my criteria for myself, the price is good, the condition is good, it has the original box. Those are all things that I personally like to have. Now, again, it's up to you to determine what is like what you need to have when it comes to buying a pair of shoes. I would much rather sacrifice like having a pair of shoes that's worn once or twice and maybe still in really good shape, like you couldn't tell, versus spending an extra $100 or $200 just to get the DS pair, because I know I'm going to wear them in the end. So it doesn't really matter if they're brand new or worn once to me. So that my first tip would be to have your own sense of style and not be afraid to be different than other people. Myself personally, I like to have that like 2005, 2012, maybe a little bit longer time frame when it comes to like basketball shoes in particular. And I'm not afraid to like just like what I like. Like I picked up the KD3s recently that I showed you guys. I'm just really honest with like what I like, and I'm not afraid to be different than other people. And I like being able to like walk through the mall and not see anybody else that has these shoes on, or walk into a room and not see anybody else with those same pair of shoes that I have on, or even have a conversation get started by somebody saying like, oh man, I forgot about those shoes. I didn't know that somebody still had them in good shape, or whatever it might be. But that's really what it comes from for me, is just being one is just to have your own sense of style, have your own personality, and not be afraid to be different than other people. And then secondly, kind of goes along with that point, is when you have your own sense of style, maybe you do your history, do some research on the older pairs of shoes that you like. This pair obviously was 2008, so having a shoe that's older, a little more forgotten, so to speak, is always a good way to help get different deals. They're a little bit harder to find in the same condition. Quality, condition is a lot when it comes to sneakers. It may be more difficult, or maybe not as many pairs that are still in really good shape, or DS, but that doesn't mean that they're not out there. And a lot of times somebody might just find them, or they have forgotten that they had them and they're just like, I don't need these anymore, or they got out of sneaker collecting from something they might have done when they were younger. Whatever the case might be, it could be your opportunity to really pick up a pair. So second tip is to look for pairs of shoes that are maybe 8-10 years old or older. It's a good way to kind of eliminate some of the competition that you're going to find when it comes to buying newer shoes. And the other part of that is that older shoes, they didn't replicate as closely, so it's much more difficult to get fooled by a fake or replica pair. And then the last tip that I would have to give to anybody is watching items before you end up purchasing them. A lot of times watching them, you're able to get discounts just by waiting and being patient. So if you watch an item, then you'll see maybe in 24 hours or a couple of days go by, the seller will offer you and make you an offer of a discounted price. So you guys can see here on this video, this little clip, that you can see some of my offers are like 10% off, 8% off. I've seen as like much as 20% off on different shoes. So that could be a good way to just easily save some money. Maybe that person just wants to get rid of them. They've had them for a long time and they're just don't want them sitting around their house anymore. So that could be an easy way to save some money. The other thing you can do is if you want to play the negotiation game a little bit, you can also wait till that offer expires, and then you can make a counter offer that's pretty close, maybe a little bit less than what their actual offer that they sent to you was. So for example, like the pair of shoes is $200 and their offer was 20% off, so that's already down to $160, right? But then maybe you come in and you're like, hey, I'll offer you $150, and then bam, you save another 10 bucks just by waiting and being patient for another day, waiting for that offer to expire, and then submitting an offer of your own. So those are really my 3 big tips. Hopefully this video was informative for you guys. You guys learned a little bit about how I'm able to search for things on eBay, and learned a little bit about the Kobe or the Hyperdunk. I know we didn't talk too much about the shoes in this one, but this one's more about how you're able to kind of find those deals on eBay. The other thing you can do if you want to find some more newer shoes or more recent shoes, you can head over to my website and my Instagram that I've been curating for everybody. It's called Sneaker Deals of the Day, and basically it's exactly what you might expect. There's a different sneaker deal every single day, and basically I'm just searching the internet for different deals that I can find, and I'm providing the best one each day that I can for you guys in order to help you save money and also build your collections at the same time. So I appreciate you guys checking in with this video. I'm going to hope to make another one soon, and thanks again.